you're one of those people that wakes up for 20-30 minutes, believe me, I understand you completely. When I was a kid, I used to wake up like a robot. I honestly used to wake up like a Dracula. Even my aunt used to say, you wake up like a soldier. And as time went by, that habit didn't really stick with me. We were introduced with a phone. And as people, we have this ability to find the bad in every good. We found the snooze button. We found that checking social media every morning is really interesting. We allow the digital age to take a toll on us. And don't get me wrong, living in the digital age is a blessing. Honestly, our lives are 100 times easier now. If you were brought back 100 years, you would beg to return to this point in time. Today is the best possible time to be alive. And if we manage to wake up every morning with ease, instead of hitting that snooze button for 10 times and scrolling on social media the first thing every morning, believe me, your life is gonna be 10 times better. If you like videos like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. By doing that, you will really help me spread videos like this even more. So thank you one more time for doing that, and let's continue. We can divide how to wake up every morning in 5 steps. The first step is actually a question. Why do you wake up every morning? Don't interpret this as a depressing question, because it's not. This question should make you think. This question should inspire you. This question should make you aware of the things that you're doing through the day. Let's take an imaginary scenario. The alarm wakes you up. You pick your phone and you see that it's 7:30. You set the alarm earlier because you want to hit the snooze button twice. You wake up and you scroll on social media for 20 minutes. You get notifications, you get emails, you are bombarded with all these notifications. And honestly, I don't need to say more. Your day is already ruined. And when you ask yourself, why do I wake up every morning? And you do this, then you're already screwed. You don't even want to wake up in the morning. You need to have a higher goal, some upcoming project, something you want to finish, something you want to learn, something you want to upgrade, because happiness lies in the constant progress. You need to visualize all the things you want to be better at, all the things you want to accomplish, and maybe even have a hobby that you look forward to. Long term, short, you need to know where you're headed, because if you don't know where you're going, you will get there. Champs, this is more than just a question. You need to think about this a bit deeper and answer it for yourself. And when you answer it, I can guarantee you that you will wake up with more ease than ever. The second, you can already guess it. Do not pick your phone first every morning. When you do this, you tell your mind to prioritize this task first. You are already waking up on the wrong foot. And when you pick your phone first, you scroll on social media and you get all these notifications. You get bombarded with information. All these notifications trigger fear and anxiety. Your brain doesn't perceive what's real and what's not. Your brain doesn't perceive this as a notification. Your brain decides whether this is a danger for you or not. And if it's a danger for you, for example, when you receive a bad notification in the morning, your brain triggers fear and anxiety. So taking the phone the first thing in the morning is not a good idea. Number 3, and you can almost guess this too, forget about the snooze button. I know most of you feel comfortable to hit the snooze button a few times. I know that sometimes you want to sleep for 10 or 20 minutes more. I'm guilty of that too. I want to sleep for 10 minutes more, 20 minutes, but I know that it is simply a waste of my time. When we are young, we don't think about time as much, but as we get older, we think about time a lot more. Time is the most valuable resource that you cannot get back. And if you know that time is the most valuable resource, hitting that snooze button is not gonna make anything better. So stop doing that. Number 4, what is your morning routine? Honestly, when you wake up, what is the first thing that you do? The first thing I do when I wake up is drink half a liter of water. Then I exercise, do a breathing technique, or sometimes I even do yoga, and then I write my to-do list. And when I do these things, I kind of get a grip on the day. And with the to-do list, I know where I'm heading. Which brings us to the question, why do you wake up every morning? I write the direction I want to head to. I will do a separate video on my morning routine. But if you think this morning routine suits you now, you can start doing this. Just don't make scrolling on social media your morning routine. And the 5th and the last, the quality of sleep is directly connected with your nighttime habits. If you don't get enough and quality sleep, you're not gonna feel good in the morning. So what do you do every night before you go to sleep? And don't tell me it's checking the phone. Come on! According to science, the blue light emitted by your phone restrains the production of melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. If you check your phone every night before you go to bed, this makes it even harder for you to have a quality sleep and wake up fresh in the morning. Champs, please stop doing that. What I do every night is write 3 things I'm grateful for through the day. And believe me, every day you can find 3 things you are grateful for through that day. For example, maybe someone hold the door for you, or maybe someone smiled back at you. It doesn't have to be something big like I found $1 million on the street. Just write 3 small things you were grateful for through the day. You're basically setting up your mindset that the day was great. You chose to look on the good side of life, and this will give you even more motivation to wake up the next day. Because if we are honest, a lot of bad things happen in the world, right? And even every day, bad things happen. Things we cannot control. Bad things happen every day, but you still focus on the good things. You cannot have a positive life with negative mind. Champs, I hope this information help you wake up with this every morning. You don't have to start with all 5. It will be best if you can, but if you can't, at least start with 2 or 3 of these habits. Thank you so much for watching, and you will do me a huge favor by smashing that like button and subscribing on my YouTube channel. Whoa, almost forgot to tell you to watch this video next because you're gonna love it.